Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you made it back. Now today's video is kind of a follow-up to a video that I did last week, and I am going to show you guys my top 5 Disney Villains Loungeflies. Could be a mini backpack, could be a crossbody, I don't know. But this is a follow-up to my video that I put out last week. Last week I showed you my top 5 Princess Loungeflies. This week I'm going to show you my 5, 4, 3, 2, number 1 Disney Villains Loungeflies. So let's get Alright, so we are going to start with number 5. And number 5 is actually a crossbody. And I actually just started collecting some of the crossbodies. I started purchasing from a brand called Magically Horrific, and they actually do a lot of crossbodies and they actually fit a lot of product, and I like the idea of not having to have the back straps over both of my shoulders. So this bag I actually purchased from a small shop that was doing an exclusive. It is by Merch Ventures, and this is the Poison Apple Crossbody exclusive Loungefly Crossbody by Merch Ventures. And this one is such a cool bag. It is a little bit different than the Stitch Shop bag. And I really like this one because I like the applique here on the front of the poison dripping down the apple. Without these appliques on the front and the back, it would just be an apple bag. But I love that they added this, and it actually is movable, and it just gives like dimension and makes it look like it's actually dripping off the apple. It is a glittery lime green applique, and it's not like the glitter that would like fall off. It's like encased in some like topical finish. But I love just like the embroidery details on the stem of the apple, and then along here like the little shine mark. So beautiful. This red is just really stunning. Faux leather in like a candy apple red color. It is gold hardware. As you can see, I have not used this bag. I still have the plastic on the strap, but it is a black strap. There is a zipper charm, and it's just gold. A gold enamel charm of the dagger going through the heart. And on the back side is where we get our Loungefly placard. It is in gold enamel with the red to match the candy apple red here on the faux leather. Again, that glittery green back, and it says, "One bite and all your dreams will come true." Just a beautiful crossbody. Again, this wasn't exclusive to Merch Ventures. It is sold out, but this has to be my number 5. All right, and number 4 was actually just a catalog item. This came out to all of the small shops. It was on loungefly.com, and it was actually the start of our Villains Scene series, where it had the applique of the villain on the top, and then in the pocket window was like a scene from the movie. Now this is my number 4, and it is Maleficent, the scene where Aurora, she is asleep, and it's like Maleficent is looking into like a crystal ball at Aurora as she's waiting for Prince Philip. I just love this bag and the colors. The eyes, the makeup on the eyes is just everything to me. And I love her red nails. Like, I don't think we ever really got a good shot of her nails in the movie, but I think that she would have red nail polish. I just love the applique of Maleficent here on the bag. The faux leather is kind of like a glittery black faux leather. I hope that you can see that. Really beautiful. And then we have gunmetal hardware, which you don't see very often on bags. Most of the time it is on like villains bags or like a darker leather. The placard is just a really dark Disney Loungefly placard. We have some of the purple details of Maleficent. These do not have side pockets. Something else that's really cute about these padded back straps is it is printed with like vines from the scene of when she turns into Maleficent Dragon, and her and Prince Philip are kind of facing each other within all the vines. Again, this is my number 4. I love this bag. The colors are beautiful. The makeup on Maleficent, even the watercolor here look of Aurora is just beautiful. And those nails, honey, nails. I love it. This is number 4. Now my number 3 is within that same collection of the Disney Villains Scenes Loungefly mini backpacks. This one was actually an exclusive to the Summer Convention FunCon of 2021. This was a bag that sold out within seconds. A lot of bots actually were able to get a hold of this bag, and were immediately selling them on the secondhand market. Back when this bag came out, I did not get it on the original launch I was waiting. I was ready for it to be in the cart, which I always am when I'm ready for a bag. But I did not get it. The bots took that from underneath me. But I did find someone that, you know, worked with me on a price, and it was a lot less than what people were selling it on the market. But this one here is the Evil Queen glow-in-the-dark Loungefly mini backpack. This is the Evil Queen glow-in-the-dark Loungefly mini backpack exclusive to FunCon Summer Convention 2021. And then this, they did come out with another Evil Queen that was part of the collection that was part of the catalog items, but this one was exclusive, limited edition. Again, stunning. I love the applique, the glitter on her crown, down to the makeup on her eyes that is embroidered. And then we have this kind of like lenticular view on the front versus just like a printed on faux leather on like on Maleficent. This one is a lenticular scene of the old hag, or excuse me, of Snow White about to bite the poison apple, the dwarves actually coming to save her, and then the mirror on the wall. The applique actually on the front here is really beautiful too. It has some embroidery and embossing on the mirror itself here. Really beautiful. And as I said, this is a glow-in-the-dark bag. So they actually have like poison drips going down the side of the bag here that glow in the dark. It is gold hardware. We have a black placard that says Disney Loungefly. No side pockets. On the back here, we have, again, the dripping poison going down the padded back straps, which I think is cute. Again, the red, candy apple red faux leather. And then on the back here, this is where we see the old hag holding the poison apple as she's about to give it to Snow White. And something cool about this bag is on this side, they actually put the silhouette of the poison apple. So it's kind of like the story. Like you start here, here's the Evil Queen, you go down, she's creating the poison apple. Here she is, you know, with the poison apple. There's the poison apple, and then there's Snow White actually, you know, about to take a bite of the poison apple. So this bag here is my number 3. I love this bag. I'm so glad that I have it in my collection. I think it's still out there on the secondhand market for like triple the price. So I am very fortunate to have this in my collection, and will never get rid of her. Love her. All right, number 2. We're moving along very quickly. Only 2 more to go. This one here is my number 2. It is Maleficent Dragon, and this one here is from Modern Pinup. And Modern Pinup comes up with exclusives quite often. You're seeing kind of a pattern here, right? Maleficent, Evil Queen. Those must be my favorites. But here is the Maleficent Dragon Loungefly mini backpack. This one does have glow-in-the-dark features as well, but this one is super beautiful. I think since this one has come out, they've done quite a few other Maleficent Dragon bags, but this one by far is still my favorite. This one is true to the story. Maleficent Dragon, like the drawing, or like the actual animation. A lot of them that have come out now are like Funko based Maleficent Dragon, so I really am glad I have this one in my collection. The eyes here actually glow in the dark. The faux leather here is actually more of like a suede feeling. It's very soft. But here we have the applique of the dragon's head. Here on the pocket is more of like the underbelly, so it's kind of like the dragon's like looking down here. We have wing appliques off the sides here. It is gold hardware. We have the placard here on the front. There are side pockets. There is no back hit here, but again, you can kind of see the texture of the leather is a little bit more like suede type leather, and again, very soft. Padded purple back straps. Just a beautiful bag. I'm so glad I have this. I have Maleficent, and I have her in her other form of dragon. Now, the one thing that I want is an old hag cosplay mini backpack. I have an old hag bag, but I want an old hag cosplay bag so I can have my two favorite villains in their 2 different forms. So I'm hoping that a small shop will come out with that soon. So let's quickly move on to number 1. All right, number 1, let's get a drum roll again. Drum roll. We have the Stitch Shop by Loungefly, exclusive to Loungefly.com, the villains, or the Disney Villains books crossbody. Again, same like my last video with the princesses. It is the same structure. It looks like the books on the sides here, and then also when you flip it around, it looks like the pages of a book. So it looks like if you set it on your shelf, it's like a set of books. This is volume 1, I would say, of the villains, and I'm hoping they come out with a second volume. I would just love that, because then I would only be missing the Disney Princess Volume 1, because I would definitely hop on that. But this one here includes Evil Queen, Hades, Cruella de Vil, Ursula, and Maleficent. So they did it a little bit differently here, where on the other bags they did the actual movie titles. I like that they did it with their names on this version, because we would see repeat stories. However, that might have been kind of cool to see it that way, because it would be like the story from the aspect of the villain. Good thought. But I don't think they should change it for volume 2. I think they should stick to the same so it's consistent. But I just love the gold foiling details on this bag. It pops so well with these colors of black, purple, red, and blue. It just looks so beautiful. We have the Stitch Shop by Loungefly placard. I just love the Stitch Shop placards so much more than the Loungefly placards. I love the shape of them. They don't take up as much space, and the space of the like lettering and the logo fit, I think, it more properly. Stitch Shop by Loungefly, so beautiful. Again, this has the same detail on the inside of this bag as well. It shows like who checked the book out, and again, it shows like the sidekicks of the villain. So it says Huntsman, Pain and Panic, Jasper and Horace, Flotsam and Jetsam, Diablo, and then again it shows how or when they checked out the book, and that correlates back to the year and date that the movie was released. So I do love that. I love that they do that for these bags. Again, it comes with a pin, the stack of books here, and as you can see, I have not used this, and I probably never will, because this is a collectible item to me. It's just really beautiful. Something I forgot to mention on the princess video as well is this one does have feet. So if you were to use this bag, when, you know, setting it down, it actually has feet, so you're not rubbing off on your faux leather on the bottom. Again, I will never use this, but I love this bag. It has lots of my favorite villains on here. Like I said, Evil Queen and Maleficent are the bookends here, but these 5 villains are my top 5. Let's take out Ursula and put Dr. Facilier, actually. That would be my top 5, but maybe he's in volume 2. You never know. Actually, comment down below what you think the volume 2 would look like of this series. I think on volume 2 we would get Captain Hook, we would get Dr. Facilier, we would get Yzma. I think we would even get like something fun like Chernabog, maybe even like, I think like Ratigan would be really cool. We always forget about some of these really unique Disney villains, but I think a volume 2 needs to be released. So Loungefly, Stitch Shop by Loungefly. Is it already in the works? Can you just like message me and let me know? All right, this is number 1. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as I said, down in the comments, let me know what you would want your volume 2 to look like, and also just like, let's start a conversation. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by. If you are subscribed and have been here, thank you so much for coming back, and I hope to see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.